Of course, try to film a video. The lawn people are here. What the fuck? Okay. Welcome back to the channel, Glitter Witches. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I wanted to talk about what witchcraft means to me. Now, I kind of touched on this a little bit on Wine and Witchcraft that we did last night actually. And I thought it was a good topic for a video. So I will leave the link for Wine and Witchcraft down below the channel and the most recent episode that we did with Taya Kennedy on traditional witchcraft. And don't forget to subscribe and like and comment down below. Join the Glitter family. So let's go ahead and get started on what witchcraft means to me. So there's a lot of different interpretations that people have of what witchcraft is compared to now and, previous millennia, and the idea and identity and social construct of what it means to be a witch. And that is a very compelling conversation and one I will probably engage in here very soon. But that's not really what today's video is about. It's more about what witchcraft means to me, what it represents to me, and why I always come back to it. I was first introduced to witchcraft about 12 years ago, and it was initiated through Wicca. And when I realized I could practice witchcraft and not be Wiccan, that was a game changer for me. And the reason why I keep coming back to witchcraft, the reason why I keep practicing witchcraft is accountability. I grew up in a very religious environment, a Southern Baptist, and what witchcraft is to me is accountability. It's about understanding and respecting yourself. It's about taking responsibility for your own actions, but it's also about enacting change based on what you want in life. And there's power there. Growing up, I was indoctrinated to believe that whatever happened in life was God's will. It was always a manipulative thing. Anything good that happened was God's will. Anything that maybe you didn't agree with was God's will. Suppression, this idea of love the sinner, hate the sin. It was very conditional. It is very conditional. And anything that's wrong in your life is because of you. And growing up and having to feel like you're nothing, having to feel like you have to get on your knees and beg and pray and be humble, degrade yourself in a way, is the way it felt to make the Sky Daddy love you. The interesting thing is I never felt that from God. I always felt it from the organization, from the machine that is organized religion. The people around me made me feel that way. I never felt hated by God, but I felt like God hated me based on the adults around me. And that's one thing that I don't experience in witchcraft. It is accountability. And I know I said that before, but that's the biggest thing. It's accountability of self. I can't blame, rosemary. I can't blame a candle. It's me, and understanding there are limits to what I can do, but understanding that there's also accountability for what I have done and what I haven't done. And another big part of my attraction to witchcraft is fuck the patriarchy. I am all about female power and the empowering of oneself. And you don't feel empowered in Christianity. You don't, because your power, your worth is not based in self. It's based in humiliation. It's based in conditional love. That's what it's based in. And it's colonization. Let's be honest here. Modern day Christianity is colonization. And it just wasn't something that I could be a part of anymore. And it was one of those things where I started to deconstruct my beliefs. And do I believe what I believe? Did I believe what I believed when I was a Christian because I believed it or because I was indoctrinated to believe it? And when I started to move away from that, I started to see that I mattered as a person, that my sexuality mattered, that my self interest did matter, and that I could make change in my life without having to feel terrible about myself. With witchcraft, I feel freedom. I feel free. And I never felt that way in the church, ever. I'm not saying if you're a part of organized religion, you're a bad person or anything like that. But as I've been on YouTube and been recommended videos, I see so many people talking about leaving witchcraft and joining the church, and that's great for all those people if that works for you. If that's for you, hey, you do you, boo. But for me, witchcraft is self accountability, it's self empowerment, it is my freedom. And I 100% believe, without a shadow of a doubt, leaving the church saved my life. It saved my life. I am my own person. I am the weaver of my destiny. I am not going to blame or rely on something else. I'm not going to expect a deity or an energy or however you want to identify it. I am not going to give the power over and say, it's your fault this didn't work out, or give something else or somebody else all the credit for what happens in my life. To me, that's not logical. And maybe, well, I mean, it's very blasphemous to say that, considering your beliefs, but it's the way I feel. And it's the way that witchcraft makes me feel. I'm accountable, I'm empowered, and I'm fucking free. And that's priceless. That is today's video, guys. That is what witchcraft means to me. Accountability, self-empowerment, being the weaver of my destiny, freedom. It's priceless. It really, really is. I would love to hear what witchcraft means to you, what it means to you personally, emotionally, psychologically. I know that, again, there's a lot of talk about the practice of witchcraft and what it means to be a witch. And we can debate that, of course, in another video. But I want to know personally, on a personal level, what does witchcraft represent for you? Sound off in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the latest episode of Wine and Witchcraft with Tay Kennedy when we talk about traditional witchcraft. I'm going to finish my little energy drink here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Till next time, bye, Glitter Witches.